Okay, I'm back. We'll finish up this video here. Like I said, I'm going to use some caramel apple. I've got it upside down. Caramel apple. I like to shake for about 20-30 seconds, but as you saw, I shook it previously in the other video, so I'm just going to shake it a little bit more. You really want to make sure, due to the fact that it's mostly natural materials that LipSense is made out of, you really need to make sure that it's mixed well in order to get your long-lasting wear, to get an even application. All that good stuff is related to how well you shake it ahead of time. And one way you can tell if you've done a good job, and this is actually a perfect example, you can see it's a little, let me see if I can pull back, it's a little lumpy on the wand. So that actually is a sign I need to shake a little bit more. Just really get those pigments broken back up and shook back into the bottle. Alright, I think we're probably getting close here.
You're going to get ready to kill.
Yeah, it's smoothed out.
You cut his head off.
So, I want to make sure you can kind of see what I'm doing. When you first pull it out, the wand is pretty heavily coated. I like to take that off. Now, not completely. See, I left a little on the tip still, but I took a lot back into the bottle. That way, you don't end up with a thick spot where you start. Apparently, this is called a Cupid's bow. Little did I know. I like to start in the middle and go to each side. Some women, when they pull their mouth kind of tight, they can go across their whole lip, and then you go across in one motion. The reason I'm stating all that is because it is a one motion. You don't want to go back the other direction. As the color is drying, you can pull the not dry color back off with your wand, just like going back over on a dry erase board with a dry erase marker. You go back over the same mark, it pulls it right off. Okay.
I want to finish his body. Can pretend there's Decepticons one. Pretend pretend. We finish his body. We gotta finish his body. Pretend the Transformer. Pretend the Autobots one. No, please.
You want to let it dry. And I should let you know right now, there is a little tingle associated with application. It's usually just on the first layer, and I actually don't notice it anymore, like not at all. But I did happen to notice it just a little this time, which is good because it gave me the mental note to remind you. What it is the denatured alcohol that allows the product to stay bacterial free and dry quickly onto your lips and things. It does have a little bit of denatured alcohol. That drying feeling is the color adhering to your lips and becoming dry. The tingle is just a little bit of a tingle sensation from the alcohol. Mine's already gone while I've been talking. I don't even notice it. But again, it is a little something people are unfamiliar with before they've ever tried it. So I'm going to go back to the same spot, and then I'm probably going to line my lower lip.
There we go, that's better. Pull this off. And now here's the magic trick book. The magic trick is pretty strong, but not...
So to line, I use
It's not really...
the end of the wand.
No, but... Look at this. It's made out of paper, and I'll show you how easy... I'll show you how easy to cut it. I'll show you how easy it is. Cut it. Cut it.
Let another layer dry completely. Yeah, you look a little silly doing all this. But to have the long-term wear, totally worth it. All right, so last layer.
This is pretty strong.
Always 3 layers. I'll go over that in just a second.
Almost as wait, almost as powerful. But nails, but what do we do? A nail, a nail is pretty strong.
Looks like I went outside the line right here.
Whoa! Whoa!
Gonna use my oops.
What? What?
And I turn it to just the very end of the tip.
But blocks are pretty strong.
All right, and I've cleaned up what I don't like. Now here, this is important.
Hey,
Wipe the
Corbin,
oops off your face.
like Jordan. Dynamite.
There, that line is all cleaned up again. Okay, so in all that time I took, my lips have dried. And just a little drier.
Let's see how strong the ball is.
And now it's time for some
The ball's
glossy.
pretty strong. Max, the ball's stronger than cutter. Max, guess what? Max, what? Guess what?
First time you can rub your lips together is once you apply your first layer of gloss.
I'll show you this.
My glossy's getting empty.
The ball. Oh, I can do this.
Okay. Now here's an important part.
I think it's strong. Yep.
Make sure you gloss the corners of your mouth. And keep rubbing your lips together as you apply the gloss.
Let's go this way.
Anywhere where you can feel your lips trying to stick together, that is the spot that needs to be glossed again. But you don't want to such a thick layer of gloss either. So you want to you kind of apply it generously but not over generously. All right, so that pretty much concludes application. Another really long video, so I'm going to go ahead and send it to you. And then I'll go over the reason for the 3 layers.